So I'm not in the worship team. I am not a singer. I do not do a lot of those things, but I like to share what music has done in my life. I like to listen to music. I believe that music can heal people. And I love this song that I'm about to share, that it's Oh My Soul by Casting Crowns, because this song was a blessing in my life in some point in my life. And right now that we're like going through this virus thing going on, I want to share this song with you guys because Oh My Soul, I heard that the writer Mark wrote this song because he was going through a phase in his life where he was battling with cancer and he couldn't find a way to share that news. And he found a point that he found himself with pride by not telling nobody about that. And he had this thing going on in his head where he had to find that battle with him, and couldn't understand why he was going through this. He was devastated. And that's how I felt at the beginning of this whole virus thing going on. I was feeling depressed. I was feeling this anxiety. I was feeling so overwhelmed. The reason why is because I had left my relationship with God a lot. Like it had gone to a place in my life where I couldn't get rest, you know. I was reading less. I was praying less. I had lost that relationship that I used to had. So I got to a point where I felt this, like, a lot of weighting on me, and I really felt depressed. So I listened to the song again, and listening to the lyrics of the songs where it says, "Oh my soul, how you worry, how you weary from fearing you lost control." That's how I began to feel. I was feeling so overwhelming. I was feeling useless in a point that I was thinking that God couldn't use me anymore because I had left that communication with him. And that can be so heavy on somebody. And one of the lyrics of the songs, it says, "If you cried in private, if you tried to hide it away so no one knows." Sometimes as Christians, we can pretend that we're okay, but God knows what you're going through. And it comes to a point where you can't take it anymore, you know? And the song, the chorus, it says, "Oh my soul, you're not alone. There's a place where fear has to face the God you know." In this time of the virus going on, yes, I had felt fear. Yes, I have felt depression. Yes, I have felt anxiety. But that's the place where I could find God again. You know, it's so sad that in situations like this, we find God on harsh times and we go back to him. You know, I need to rebuild that relationship that I have lost with him. So it is in this time where I feel like God was wanting me to talk to him, to rebuild that relationship, and I needed to know that I wasn't alone. And hearing this song was a blessing to me, to my ears, and to my life, because I really needed to know that I wasn't alone. The song talks about how David also, you know, he was battling and talking on how he was talking to his own soul. You know, he was talking like, "Hey, why are you so downcast, oh my soul?" You know, sometimes as Christians we forget the power of God. We forget that we have the Holy Spirit living in us, and he's the one that can give us peace, calm. I mean, we need to remember ourselves that, you know, that he has power. He has power to change whatever situation you're going through. We need to put our hope back in God. And it is in these times that we're going through right now that we need to just like put your eyes up on Jesus. And back to the song lyrics, there's a phrase that I absolutely love this song where it says, "There will be beauty where beauty was ash and stone." You know, whether you feel like you're useless, you feel dirty, you feel lost, there's nothing God can do to make something beautiful out of you. God uses the persons that they think that they're not worth it. God uses those people to make really impact in the world. So we need to know that, you know, in the Bible, we see God, how he used people that they weren't perfect, and he used them to make an impact in the world. So we need to remind ourselves that he can make beauty out of who you are. Whether you feel like that, God can make that. So I love this song because sometimes we can battle ourselves as Christians, and really we tend to forget the Bible. We tend to leave it aside, and that's when depression, that's when you feel alone, that's when a lot of things come into your mind and your soul, and you get too heavy of all of that. And we need to remind ourselves that we need to put our hope in God and just say, hey, you're not alone, okay? He's got this. Sometimes we just need to take all our weary, that big bag of things that are annoying in us and giving it back to him. I mean, there's a reason why he put it there, you know. There's a reason, because in situations like this, that's when we need to put our hope back in him and just have hope that he can take care of all of that, you know. I believe God has a reason why he put all of this, what we're going through. I think he wanted his kids to go back to him, to have the real relationship with him, because like I said, I'm not perfect, and yes, this world makes you be busy, makes you a lot of stuff in your way, and you forget, and sometimes God uses situations like that to make you go back to him. So we need to remind ourselves that we're not alone, and there's the beauty of the song at the end. It says, let him show you how you can lay this down. So let God show you how you can lay whatever you're going through, and he'll give you peace. Trust me, he will. So I hope you enjoy this song. Analyze the lyrics, listen to it all over and over again, and I mean, I hope that this song can be a blessing into your life like it was on mine. So this is Oh My Soul by Casting Crowns.